Hello everybody, my name is Khadija Ja, and today I want to ask you guys one simple question. Have you ever been in a situation where you're in a group and majority of the group, well half of the group is doing majority of the work and the other half kind of disappeared and is not doing anything? I certainly have, and that's a situation that's hard to navigate and deal with. So today I'll be discussing the pros and cons of having to deal with that situation and then giving you guys 5 helpful tips at the very end. I will first go into the positives, then I will lead into the negatives, and give you guys solutions for it, and then finally provide you with the 5 helpful tips that will help you work effectively with your group. Starting with the positives, the first positive I want to bring up is how each person contributes different strengths to the group. Everyone brings different skills, values, and perspectives when working on a group, and if used effectively, it can create a very well-rounded project. Another solution I would say is the shared workload. Traditionally, when working in a group, everyone is assigned a certain task to do, and that just leads for not one person to be overwhelmed, overburdened with just doing majority of the task. Another solution I would say is the skill building that comes with working with a group. When working together, it provides better communication and time management skills. And the final solution, and the most important one in my opinion, is the motivation aspect. When you work together as a group, everyone motivates each other and it allows people to be more giddy and more positive to do the work. Going to the negatives, I think a big negative that comes with working with a group is the uneven participation. When you work together in a group, some members may not contribute equally, and it will end up having one person doing majority of the work, while everyone else doesn't. A solution for this is to assign clear roles, set deadlines, and use group check-ins to hold everyone accountable. Another negative I would say is the personal clashes and disagreements. Not everyone thinks the same, so that leads to disagreements and arguments throughout the group and causes tension. A solution for this is practice active listening and focusing at the task at hand, which would be the project. Another negative, and the last one, is the scheduling conflicts. Majority of the time, it's hard to meet up with your group and people try to find different ways to meet up and collaborate, but it often leads to miscommunication. A great way to solve this is using Google Docs, Zoom, and other forms of technology to help people talk and meet up if they can't do it personally. Now we're getting to the end of the discussion, so I'm going to give you guys the 5 helpful tips that will allow you guys to work effectively with your group. The first one would be communication clearly and frequently, then set roles and deadlines early, be open-minded, stay organized, and encourage your team. When you use all 5 of those steps, working with your team shouldn't be a difficult task at hand. Today I went over the pros and cons and gave you guys the 5 tips. So hopefully you'll be able to work effectively with your group. And just remember, it is a vital skill to learn and do. Have a great day, everybody.